prenez la cartouche. So I'm going to go down into my gargousier, which is a very fancy, really a belly box. I'm going to take out a paper cartridge. So this paper cartridge, and I would hold about 9 of them with me, will contain everything I need to load and fire the shot. So I'll have the gunpowder, I'll have a musket ball, and then I'll have the paper wadding. So everything is going to be used with the shot today, of course, besides the musket ball. We don't want to hurt anybody or anything. I'm going to déchaler la cartouche avec les dents. So I'm going to tear this open with my teeth. Bon appetit. And spit this out at the enemy. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to amorcer. So I'm going to prime the pan. So hopefully just a small amount of charge on the inside. Going to then close pan. Next command will be cast about, or passer le fusil du côté de l'épée. So I bring the gun down. I'm going to pour the rest of the charge down the barrel. So the rest of the charge, of course, will go down. That's the powder. The musket ball would normally stay inside of the paper. It'll keep the musket ball from rolling out before I get to pull the trigger. And now I'm going to have to ram that ball and that paper down towards the powder. So I'm going to bring out a rammer. In French, what we call a baguette. We're going to ram down charge. Now, the most important thing to do after you ram down the charge is now to bring the rammer back out. Because if you do not do this, you will lose your rammer and it will fly out towards the enemy. This is a wooden rammer, so most likely it will actually shatter, but steel rammers were known to actually fly towards the enemy down the line. So the rammer goes back right where it belongs. The gun's completely loaded and ready to go. Because of your eardrums and the windows, I actually have to brave the weather here and just step outside and fire for you. So if you'd like to follow me, hopefully I'll fire the shot.
Hopefully.
Yes, I do. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ron.
That was
Thank you
a
so
good
much.
picture. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, folks. Great.
But it'll be a blast, I promise. Well, maybe after a few tries. Fully loaded and ready to go. So I'm going to put the gun up to the shoulder position, telling my officer that the gun is ready to be fired. Next command that you're going to hear is going to be haut les fusils. So I bring the musket up in front. Next command is going to be apprêtez les fusils. I'm going to bring the gun to full cock. Next command will be en jus. So I point the gun out at the enemy down the line. And the last command is fire. So on the count of 3, I'll yell fire, and hopefully the gun will in fact fire. So let's try this out. 1, 2, 3, fire!
Yeah!
So that was quite a blast. Again, it would be about 4 shots a minute. That smoke will be filling the battlefield. So that was why it was a good reason sometimes to wear a brightly colored uniform, just like the British redcoats that would have been standing out there and hopefully receiving my fire.